Hi, everyone.
Kaley Cuoco, good morning. How you? So good to see
God,
you.
look at them go. Look at them. Oh, so embarrassing.
Get away with the hairspray
I
fast.
want to believe that you think that I just woke up like this naturally, that I didn't have a full team.
Well, why is the team going upstairs to your bedroom? That's even more of a question.
Creepy, right? Why are you guys hate on me
You
now?
can't hide from us up there.
Ridiculous. Hi,
Kaley,
guys.
you look fantastic.
Hi.
They've done a great job. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you. Hey, Tanya. Hey, everybody.
I'm glad.
Kaley.
I'm glad you brought up Tanya. Tanya was talking about you to us, and then we were asked to give our feedback about you when she brought you up. Now, I want to know about this. Is a very interesting topic, and we all had pretty strong opinions about this.
Okay.
But Tanya, why don't you reset it so we can actually get Kaylee's take on it?
So I was listening to you on Dax Shepard's podcast, and you were kind of talking about men in a relationship with a successful woman. And I loved what you said, because you said your current husband, he has his own thing, like his own life, his equestrian really fulfills him, and that you didn't necessarily have that in your previous marriage. And so I kind of brought it up to the family here and said, as a successful woman, are there red flags, or are there things that you can kind of see when you're dating somebody to know that they can't handle, or to like not demasculate them, if that makes sense?
Well, first of all, Tanya, I feel like I know you because you're so close with Brad, and we've never really met. So hi, it's so good to like see your face. I feel like we're like best friends, even though we've never met.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. It's so. First of all, the Dax podcast was so funny. I really wish Carl was there to answer all the questions, because the entire podcast was about Carl. Dax was like, because I think Dax kind of felt like it was an interesting, similar situation, possibly. Maybe that me and Kristen are very public, and then it's funny. I think that a lot of men, when they're with someone who is a successful woman, they want to be cool with it, right? They want to be that guy that's like, I love this, and they support it, and my woman is, so amazing. And she says, I think a lot of them truly think that they can, and they find out that they can't. A lot of them, not all of them, they don't want to admit that they can't really deal with it. That immediately it's like, it looks so cool, and you want to be so proud of your significant other, but I think as the relationship goes on and it continues to be that way, and if they don't have their own thing, I don't feel like it.
But so they think they're doing it. You see that they aren't. What do you see that they aren't doing when they think they're doing?
I just think there's a lot of insecurities that come out, and I don't think that with everybody. I think in situations I've been in, it has come out like that, but I think they think they're going to be okay with it, and they're just not. And it's hard. You want your men want to feel masculine. They want to feel like the supporter, but it's different now. Women, we're doing it all. Like, it's not that way. It's not the way it used to be. And my husband, I found a guy who loves his life. By the way, in his life, I'm like I feel like the crazy fan. I'm the biggest supporter. But we really do well in our own careers, and we love that. And there's no weird competition, weirdness. And I think it can work. But a lot of men, they want to be okay with it, and it can eat at them, and it's a little bit harder.
That's well said. I like that. Now, let me ask you this. Another great debate. HBO Max. Can I download your show or only stream it?
HBO Max, yes, you can you can stream it from HBO Max.
I know I can stream. Can I also put it down and like download and put it onto my device?
Through HBO Max. I think so.
Do some IT research on that, because sometimes my streaming, sometimes my streaming service is like not strong, and it interrupts my watching, and I don't want to have that. So I need to secure it so I can watch it without interruption.
Yes. I mean, the same way you can watch like on your tablet, like Netflix or whatever, I believe it's the same thing. So I think you can watch it from anywhere. Yeah.
Right, so
it's such a new network. There's all these new things. And I believe they just partnered with, they just partnered with somebody recently. I actually posted about it yesterday. So they're starting now to branch out to different places that you can download it.
The reason I bring this up, you have this new show on HBO Max called The Flight Attendant. So you tell everybody what the premise is.
Okay, so it's called The Flight Attendant, and it is about a flight attendant who is a little bit,
what happens?
On the nose. It's about she's a little bit eccentric. Has a major drinking problem, but she is a blast to be around. She's a great friend. She loves her international lifestyle. And on one of her layovers in Thailand, in Bangkok, she actually goes home with a passenger, has the night of her life, gets very, very drunk, and so does he, and they party, and she wakes up the next morning very hungover, and looks over, and there's a dead body. He's dead. The dead body next to her. So
the guy that she went home with.
Yes. And she has blood on her hands, and she is not only dealing with the world's worst hangover, she has no idea what happened.
Ooh, and here it begins.
Now
we got to put the pieces together.
So she has to, not only is she go full panic, she wants to get back to New York. She has to work her flight. She's got to get back, and if she gets stuck in Thailand, it's over.
Wait, where did you shoot this?
In Thailand. I know, before COVID, this time last year.
Wow.
And it was cool when I found this book 3 years ago. I optioned this book, and the book is obviously called The Flight Attendant. It's very international. So I had told the studio, I'm like, if we can do this, we got to do it for real. Like, we got to go to these locations.
Gotta be authentic. Yeah.
And they were like, yes. And so we went to Thailand and we shot in Rome right before shutdown happened.
Wait, go back to Thailand. I've never been there, but I'm a foodie. So tell me about the food there. And the street food.
I love food myself. Yeah, the street food. There's food everywhere. People are cooking things and making things, and the fruits and all this stuff. It was pretty amazing. And we were shooting in Bangkok, which is where all the night markets are. And we shot in the night market. It's a big deal there. Like all night, these foods and shopping and the lights, and it's pretty.
Did you see anything that you wouldn't want to tell your mom while you were there?
Did I see anything that I wouldn't want to? I don't think so. Actually, Carl went with me. And where did he go? There were a couple places he went with one of my other cast members. They became buddies. And there were a couple places he was like, yeah, I don't know if you would have loved it. There were some kind of sketchy areas. And then I stayed in the happy spots. But
great to see you, Kaley. I feel like I've known you a long time.
You know what, Ryan? You have. And you've always been, you're the same since the first day I met you many years ago. I was just going to
say that about you. That was exactly what I was about to say. I was like, you have had tremendous success and unaffected by all of that. And that is not always the case. I've seen that over the years. Not always the case.
Well, that's how I feel about you. You've been just a class act for years, and I'd love to come on the show anytime. So thank you guys for having me.
Done. I love it. Kaley, continued success. We'll see you soon.
Really quick, and I love what you do at the Children's Hospital. It's amazing. Love.
Anytime you want to Skype into them, they would love to have you.
I would love to.
Have my sister follow up with your people on that because
that would be great.
Okay, you're the best. Thank you for offering.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.